First man I dated was a real dog.
An attractive guy?
No, he was actual dog, Seth.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo Glow, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 hilarious Kate McKinnon performances. Number 10, Justin Bieber. Kate McKinnon has never been one to limit herself to female roles, and being cast as Canada's most infamous pop star was a stroke of genius. Uncannily capturing the musician's cocky physicality, the role is funny not only for the exaggerated impersonation, but also because of how realistic it is. It's worth putting on display not only for her expected comedic abilities, but also for how much it shows her versatility as an actress.
Justin, why on earth would you throw eggs at your neighbor's house?
It's a tradition in Canada.
Number 9, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. From a young man to an old woman, Kate can squeeze comedy out of any role. As Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, she embodies the woman's badassery in absolutely ridiculous fashion. What's brilliant about this impression is the way that she manages to satirize the duality of her old age and her extreme energy.
I was having a disgusting dream about Bruno Mars.
She also shows off her improvisational skills, particularly when she manages to make Colin Jost break character. Number 8, Tibet Goldry.
Everyone gives you drugs to wake you up, drugs to put you to sleep.
Tibet is a senile actress who participates in panels of actresses discussing women's roles in the film industry, describing some horrifically quirky trends that she was put through.
I once had an audition where the producer said, "Have sex with me and you'll get the part."
She captures the character's age with her voice and mannerisms even more than the makeup does, and more often than not causes her co-stars to break. She may be old, but even so, we have a feeling she'll be sticking around Studio 8H for quite a while. Number 7, Angela Merkel. With an exaggerated German accent, she plays the overworked and awkward politician to perfection. The satire here is widespread, from German and American politics to German culture and women in government.
America has turned their back to him. I would turn my back to him, but in the fun way.
Her love for Barack Obama and frustration with Donald Trump presents a hilarious view of politics. And McKinnon's crazy-eyed performance is all over the place, nailing every punchline she's given. Number 6, Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, it's so good to see all your 42-year-old faces.
Kate McKinnon's impression of Ellen DeGeneres proves that she can anchor a sketch almost all by herself. Her impersonation of Ellen's voice and mannerisms is as on point as it gets. However, the funniest aspect of the role is the physical humor, as she changes into ridiculous sitting positions, even while she addresses her audience. McKinnon hits the perfect notes of Ellen's humor and comedy style, both making fun of it and respecting it. As SNL's first openly lesbian cast member, she was a natural choice to play this gay icon, and even Ellen herself approved of the performance. Number 5, Sheila Sova.
I was looking at you because you have that certain still here quality.
Sheila is a particularly unappealing woman who always manages to hook up with an equally unappealing man at a bar's last call. It's a different role than she normally performs, but McKinnon manages to deliver her signature charm even as a gross character.
In high school, they called me Garfield because I hated Mondays and I had a tail.
She always goes all the way for the sake of laughs, unafraid of getting nasty, and it's just one of the many reasons we love her. Number 4, Ms. Rafferty. The chain smoker is involved in several miracles along with her friends, although her story always turns out to be a little less miraculous than the others.
My angel said, "I'm Keith, hold on." And then he violently yanked my soul up out of my body by the waistband of my sweatpants.
The contrast between her deadpan performance and the other characters' genuine stories brings the hilarity to these sketches. She embodies the character from head to toe, and her tales are so earnestly delivered. We can almost visualize them happening, which brings an entirely new level of comedy to the character. Number 3, Kellyanne Conway. Kate McKinnon was invaluable to the show during the 2016 election, due in large part to her impeccable impersonation of Donald Trump's counselor, Kellyanne Conway. Conway has the unfortunate task of having to defend the businessman's unhinged behavior, and McKinnon perfectly captures her impressive ability to dodge questions.
I wouldn't be president without you.
I think about that every day.
This is a multifaceted impression, from exhausted Kellyanne to crazy Kellyanne to terrifying Stephen King-inspired gutter clown Kellyanne. It can be a bit cruel at times, but that doesn't make it any less funny. Number 2. Olya Pavlovskaya. With Russia in the news so much lately, Olya is the mouthpiece for life in the Eastern European country.
You go to travel agent and say 1 ticket to Russia, they should slap you in the face.
Once again utilizing an exaggerated accent, Olya appears on Weekend Update to discuss how awful her life is. While she often appears to misunderstand American customs, she always reveals that she's referring to an even sadder Russian custom. It's probably one of SNL's darkest characters, as we laugh at her misery. Every moment and facial tic adds to the bleak picture of Olya's horrifying life, once again proving McKinnon's physical comedy prowess. Number 1. Hillary Clinton.
Let me start by walking over to you, just as I practiced.
Playing a Trump-era iteration of Clinton, she brilliantly displays her chilling determination and desperation to win the presidency. Radiantly satirizing her struggle to win over voters, her impression is scarily accurate, from the voice to the quirks to the uptight personality. Sparring with the equally entertaining Alec Baldwin as Trump and Larry David as Bernie Sanders resulted in some of SNL's most memorable moments of political satire.
Are you feeling that?
McKinnon's Clinton will no doubt be seen as legendary in the years to come.
I am laughing to give myself time.